things are going good for you. Happy New Year, and I hope you all had a good Christmas. Start with that first. That's probably a bit easier. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a good New Year. Lots of cool stuff coming this year from us. Can't elaborate any more than that. But when I can, we will. But I've got something to show you all today. But I'll have to show that on the fly, unfortunately. So it might be you have to look for it on my tablet rather than on screen. And things have been a bit seat of your pants at the moment. Right. Yeah. So I haven't really got too many updates as yet for any delivery stuff or any logistical stuff. I will get those and post those on the fan group if anyone has any questions. Like I said, we've got new things coming up that we're working on. I'm going to show you all something before we start so then we can get into the quiz. If I can find where it is. That's not going to work. Again, on a bit of the fly today, so you have to bear with me a second. Yeah, so lots of cool stuff. Right, I'll start again. All over the place. But we've got lots of cool stuff coming up. There's loads of new licensed stuff coming up in the next few months. Some things are in samples being made. Some stuff is just waiting to be approved. We've got all kinds of things from G.I. Joe, He-Man. I'm trying to think of all the ones. Lots of G.I. Joe, lots of He-Man. We're working on lots of other cool things from them licenses. So lots of cool Hasbro stuff, lots of cool NBC stuff. Got 2 new jerseys, totally fresh jerseys coming up in February. We've brought in a couple of new artists to work on those, which I'll show one of in a minute. So,
Andy, how's your microphone? I can hear you fine, but I hear a few people are.
Oh, it's because I'm sitting away from my computer. Sorry, I have to use my computer microphone because Jay, who's not here today, stole his microphone back off me. So I haven't got a proper microphone. I will get one. Can everyone hear me now? I am mumbling a bit, to be honest.
If you want to switch mics after we start or something like that, I can do that too.
No, it's alright. I think it's because there's stuff in front of this computer. Can everyone hear me right now? Alright. Let me turn the volume up on here. Yes, damn you, Jay. You might need subtitles. But alright, I'll speak louder. It's because I'm mumbling as well, so it doesn't really help.
Maybe, the accent, maybe you could turn off that accent a little bit. That would help there, buddy.
I'll use that accent filter.
You open your mouth wider in a Boston kind of way.
Yeah. Get that wide feeding. Right, slightly, right, yeah. I will get a microphone, just that Jay stole the other one. So I was just thinking I'll probably get my gaming headset and use a microphone on that. But yeah, so we've got lots of cool stuff coming up. I'm going to show you something in a minute, which I'll have to show you on the tablet. I'm just trying to get into Google Mail, which is a bit annoying. We've got one jersey, hopefully one jersey is going to be a new Musketonics jersey, which I'm going to show you now. But I will have to hold it up to the screen because I'm totally not prepared today. Well, actually, maybe. Hang on. Let me see if I can get you. Right, bear with me, people. We're going to do this on the fly. So I'm going to go into here. Yeah, so we've got a couple of new artists going to be working with us, helping us out, doing some stuff. They will have jerseys in February coming up. They'll be released. We've got Chad's working on some new stuff for us as well, which me and Sean had a discussion about yesterday, which is going to look amazing. A lot of G.I. Joe stuff, like I said, coming, which I think I've seen. Well, I've shown you before. I've seen the Cobra Commander jersey. It looks awesome. So hopefully that will be one. That will be soon. I think samples are being made of that, so I should see that shortly. We've got more Kevin Smith stuff coming up. So we've got the extra release of the movies jerseys coming, and then other stuff after that as well. That we've been working with him. I'm trying to think of all the rest. There's so many. I've done so much, even over Christmas. I'm working on a She-Ra jersey if people are interested at the moment. So more He-Man related things. I'm trying to think. Like I've done, although it's been a relaxed Christmas, I have been doing a lot of work. A lot of Geek Christmas stuff. Oh, my computer's freezing now. What else is there? Christ, there's so much I can't tell you. Yeah, sorry, I can hear a cat trying to scratch to get in the room. Hang on a second. Right, I've been surrounded by animals today, unfortunately. Right, so I'm going to attempt to share something with you. Screen's going to go a bit blank for a second, and then I will get stuff in. So bear with me just 2 seconds. But I'll keep talking. So yeah, just lots of cool stuff coming. We're working really hard to make sure there's lots of things. I know watching on the chat, on the group, that people are messaging. Can you see the cat behind me? It just jumped up behind me. On the chat and the group, people looking at. I'm trying to think of the word. Asking about deliveries and things coming up. Obviously, well, for the people that are here, everyone knows custom stuff takes time. We are working through it all. We've had just a brief story from what Sean was telling me the other day, that one jersey was delayed for ages purely because we were waiting for a particular fabric that was delayed, and we couldn't get it anywhere, and we had to wait until we could get that fabric to obviously produce that jersey, which caused an issue. Right, so here's what I'm going to show you now. It's a new Musketonics jersey. Bear with me a second. So we've got a new Musketonics jersey. I'm going to attempt to zoom in, and hopefully this should work on there as well. Yeah. So here's this. Oh, hang on.
I think we just got a blank screen there.
Oh, can you not see it all now?
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a second. So this is a new Musketonics jersey done by, and I'm going to butcher his name. He's a French guy I've known for a while, and he's very, very good. Called, I think his name's Allure, and I butcher his name, and I apologise if he ever hears this. But he's a very good sports logo designer. So we're trying something different with this. And so this is new Musketonics jersey that's coming up. I'll show you. So that's the main patch. I'll show you the jersey in a sec. That's the shoulder patch, which is cool. And then obviously the Geek jersey, and that's the back neck logo, if everyone can see. And then this is the jersey itself. So that would be the jersey there. Hang on a second, let me move it up. I'm seeing it full screen, you guys aren't. So that would be the jersey. And obviously these little bits here are like the light blue bits are like the sucker from his tentacles. It's very Kraken-esque kind of jersey. I like it. And there's the back with the custom type. We're trying to see at the moment if the factory can pull this off as a trill stitch type number. We're not sure yet. So the numbers are up for debate at the moment, just because we're not sure if the factory can pull it off. But once we know. But so that's where that's a new jersey that's coming up. I'm sure I'll give plenty of time to take screenshots, but that'll be February. But that's the main logo there, which is lush. I love it. It's so cool. So there's a new guy we've brought on board who's going to help out that I've known for a while and known of his work for a while. He's very, very good. I'll just run you through the number sets. So that's what the numbers will look like. I love the A without the bar in it. It's really nice. But that's how it looks. So the numbers look like the tentacles, which is really cool.
Very cool.
So I'll go back to there. If people, I'm not looking in the chat, so I'm going to look in the chat now. But if people have got any feedback on that, let me know right now. Like if you like it or if you don't like it. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I've got the volume up as much as it go. I blame my daughter for playing Roblox on my computer and ruining it, to be honest. And I'm not. And Jay also nicking the microphone. So if you just all let me know in the chat what you think. Teddy's that's cracking kind of feel. Yeah. Let me know your feedback on that, because that's one that's coming up. I love it. I think it's great. Shouting at me. Change the mic. when mic's on, I'll go and grab a headset which has got a microphone to it. That will help. But we'll do that. So right. So yeah. So tonight is quiz night. I'm going to hand you over to the quiz master.
Did you want to throw me up on the screen there somewhere?
I'm going to throw you up just right now when I can find the screen I had. So yeah, welcome Mike again, and here he is. I'm going to go and grab a microphone. Bear with me.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Hopefully I'm up and hopefully you can hear me okay. I'll check the chat to see if that's not the case. Love the colors on Musketonics Jersey. Good stuff. So I got another quiz for you guys here. I start off saying, like I always want to start off and say, if anyone comes to you and says, why do you wear a hockey jersey with an obscure pop reference? Make sure you tell them, because I am cool and you are not. That's my motto for geeky jerseys. So thanks for jumping in. We'll get the quiz started a bit. I wore my Red Dwarf jersey today. No one outside of...
Can you hear me, Mike? Is that better, everyone? Yeah, I've got to have that Heart for Whalers logo, and jersey is my all-time favourite NHL jersey. Yeah. The only downside is it's because you can't. Oh, you've lost audio. Can you hear me? Andy sounds good, but Mike is muted. All right, cool. Okay. They're saying they've lost audio. People are saying in the chat. Mike's gone now since you've added your headset. All right. I might have to unhab my headset. Hang on. Start talking, Mike. Can everyone hear Mike now?
I can't hear anything now. Sorry, I can't hear you, Andy.
Right. You keep talking. I'll fix the problem. Right. Okay.
Check. Test.
Right. Bear me a second.
How are we doing here? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Right. Let me add.
Something's got offline. Please stand by. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can everyone hear me now? Is that good? Can you hear me, Mike? Let me.
Oh, I'm glad they can hear both, because I can't hear you, Andrew.
Can you hear me now? No. Oh. Mike can't hear me though. That's the only problem.
You see, the issue is. You have to look here.
How about that? Is that working?
See, the issue is Andy's all the way in England and I'm in Canada. We just got electricity a couple months ago here, so this whole internet thing is all new for us here. So,
right, Mike, you keep doing your thing. Oh, hang on, no, don't do that. There we go. We do need a Benny Hill feature. Right, bear me a second, Mike. Can you hear me now, Mike? Can you hear me now?
Oh. Sorry, I can't hear you at all, Andy.
Oh, what's going on? Right. Carl, the wonders of the internet, people. Right. Right. Quick question.
People can hear. We can just
quick question to everyone on the chat. Can everyone hear Mike? Because if you hear Mike can just get on with what he's doing it. Yes. Right. Everyone can hear Mike, yes? Right. They can hear us, but we can't hear you. Mike, just go. Just go.
So if people can hear me, I can just start the quiz whenever you want.
Yeah,
Give me a chat. Okay, good.
Okay.
Let's get rocking and rolling here. Okay, I'm afraid we'll be talking over each other a bit here then because of the situation here. So for those of you who don't know how Kahoot works, you go to Kahoot.it, I think it is. Log in. I'll give you the PIN number in 2 seconds here. Kahoot rewards speed as well as accuracy. Okay, so let me just get that fired up here. Get to your ready. Classic mode. Make sure the questions are available. Okay. 901-9138. 901-9138. I think it's Kahoot.it. But you can just Google Kahoot with a K. There we are, getting some people jumping in. So as usual, I got some questions. I got a couple tough questions here, a couple easy questions. I've got one and a half trick questions for you. I try not to get too obscure. We're all nerds here. We're all geeks. But I realize that we don't all watch the same shows. However, as usual, everything is based on a Geeky Jerseys shirt. In fact, some of the clues will be the jerseys themselves. So if you know your Geeky Jerseys, you'll get the quiz. I don't have anything on Avatar or Matrix because that is not a Geeky Jersey. But you know, it'll be there. You know your stuff. We got 29 people so far. 901-9138.
Mike, can you hear me now?
I have to, you know, just me not understanding you. I just assume that Andy's saying something very intelligent, very wonderful each time. So you know, it's mindful batter, not mindless batter.
Why is this?
That's right. Thank you for the reminder. Enter your chat name for the nickname so we can chip the winners. How many winners have we got this time, Andy?
5.
5.
I think 5.
Okay,
hang on, let me check before that actually happens. No, we've got 4. It's 4. It's 4.
Your fingers, that really helps.
It's 4.
4. Wait,
yeah,
no,
4.
Wait, that's 4 prizes.
Yeah,
let's
right. Hang on. I'll
right.
put it in the chat, everyone. Just bear with me a second. I'm just trying
38 people so far.
I'm trying to get the information.
We'll give a few more minutes to see who else joins.
Give me a sec and I'll get it all in the chat.
What can I say about as predicted in November? Somebody who had a face just like mine predicted that Spider-Man Far From Home would make $1 billion, and it certainly has. That was a big hit. A bit surprised about The Matrix didn't do so well in the theaters. I went and saw it. I found it kind of meh. It was a kind of an interesting movie about the Matrix, and it became just another Matrix movie. I've seen Spider-Man twice. I got there before the spoilers, which, of course, none of us will mention here. One geek to another. We won't mention anything about cameos or anything in Spider-Man. If you haven't seen it by now, it's your own damn fault. Looking forward to, really pumped about the Batman in my end of year. I do some TV work in Canada. In my end of year summary, I said the 3 movies I'm looking forward to the most, great geeky movies anyways, are the Batman, Thor, Love and Thunder, because it's Taika Waititi again, and it should be crazy. It features Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher. So that kind of gives you an idea what kind of craziness is going to happen there. And then the other one, of course, is Avatar 2. I love Avatar. I know some people don't like it, but it's going to make $1 billion as well. The initial clues that have come up what the movies are about have been pretty crazy already too. So good Canadian bloke, James Cameron, Northern Ontario, good guy. All right, Andy, we got 42 people. You want to wait a few more minutes? Or you want to fire it up? Give me thumbs up or down. Okay. All right, let's fire it up here. 44 people here. All right, as usual, 10 questions. If you know your jerseys, you'll do well. Hopefully you can hear me. You don't really have to hear me to get the quiz. But let's get started here. Okay, the first, I think there's 10 questions. Yeah, 10 questions. Geeky Jersey, mostly movies quiz. Hopefully started. Hopefully you can see the first screen just as a blank screen. What's the feedback? Everybody in? Everybody good? All right, let's get ready. I'll narrate some of these questions here. The first question, slide number 2. The Ark in the title of Raiders of the Lost Ark refers to. The answer's jumping in. Good stuff. I saw this movie. I probably shouldn't date myself. When I was a kid at a sneak preview, I saw this movie with maybe 12 people in the theater, and then I saw it a week later with something like 7,000 or something. Just huge. One of the greatest movies ever. All right. Of course, the Ark of the Covenant is what the Raiders of the Lost Ark refers to. When we went into the movie theater, you, like a lot of people, thought it was Noah's Ark, and it was not. All right. So most people got that right. So far, the winners, I don't think you guys can see the winner screen, is Fidey88, Tommy K, Chris, Powerhouse. All got a good start. All right. Let's go on to the next question here. In 1995's Batman Forever, Batman, Val Kilmer outwits Two-Face, Tommy Lee Jones in a climax with what? A batarang, a riddle, a pneumatic grappling hook, or fake coins? Okay, this is, I try to do old movies, not too many old movies because I'm an old guy. We've got some new stuff in here, some brand new stuff coming up. And so this was the 1995 version. Like I said, stoked about the new Batman movie coming up. Fake coins, excellent, everybody. One of the best moments of the movie was just kind of glossed over. That he threw the coin, confused, what's his name? Tommy Lee Jones actually acted in the last part of it there. And Chris O'Donnell got his moment. It kind of glossed over with all the hysterics that was Jim Carrey, but still good stuff. Sorry, I'm apologizing, Andy, if I'm talking over top of you because I'm watching two screens at once. No. All right, a lot of correct answers here. Obviously, these questions aren't hard enough. Josh, King of Geeks, is in the lead, 1 point behind. Miyagi Fang, Brett Tice, and Powerhouse is still on the go. Next question, let's roll it up. This will get a little bit harder. The name of the tiger owned by Ezekiel in The Walking Dead is, some of you will probably test your Googling ability to find out this one. I pride myself on knowing the answers to all the questions. I wouldn't ask you something that I would know, but on this one, I had to look it up. Shiva, excellent. Boy, you guys are getting this really good. I see I put this in the back of my mind. I'm going to have to make harder questions next time here. Shiva is indeed the tiger that Ezekiel tiger got killed. CGI tiger got killed in The Walking Dead by a bunch of zombies. That didn't work for me. I would let the tiger to keep going, but I don't think they could afford it. So, what do you got, Andy? Do you want me to stop for a second so you can chime in?
No, I'm good. I've got that one correct. If you're okay with me. I've got that one correct. I knew that one.
He's got the cat.
Yeah, and the cat's sitting on my lap.
Okay, here we got Brett Tice is in the lead. Josh, King of Geeks. Powerhouse is still in there. GJ Cove, Michael D. Okay.
Josh slipped a second.
This isn't really that was one of the hard questions. Okay. Actor stuntman Ray Park played Toad in the original X-Men movie, but to Star Wars fans, he is known as the voice of Ezra Bridger in Clone Wars, stunt coordinator for Solo, a Star Wars quarry, actor who played Darth Maul, or the most sober Scotsman in ILM. I had to get some good stuff in there. Okay, actor who played Darth Maul. Yes, he was not an employee of ILM. Ezra Bridger. I've never watched the Clone Wars. I just threw that in to trick you. He was a Darth Maul. His voice was dubbed.
Although Mike can't hear me, I can't believe he hasn't watched Clone Wars. Clone Wars. Or even. Right.
I remember he only had 2 lines. At last, we can reveal ourselves to the Jedi. That was in the trailer. I will go to my grave saying that trailer, the first trailer for now. What's the fourth one called?
Yeah. New Hope.
Oh, well, you guys will get it. That was the best trailer ever. If only the movie was as good as that trailer, it would have been more exciting. So, yeah. Ezra is Rebels Clone Wars, by the way. Thank you. That was a part of my trick. Yeah, I was just totally trying to trick you there. So yeah. All right, who's on the leaderboard here? Josh, King of Geeks, is back on top. Powerhouse is still there. Brent Tice, DJ Grove, Michael D. We're starting to get some leaders. It's not too late. In 1987, Predator, Billy replies to Poncho saying, "There's something waiting for us, and it ain't no man." Billy says, "You ain't afraid of no man, Poncho." And he says, "There's something out there waiting for us, and it ain't no man." And then he says one of the following lines. The actor who plays Billy, some of you probably know, was a porn star in his previous life. And if you want to Google his history on the Predator set, yes, for sure, there's something out there waiting for us. There ain't no man. We're all going to die. Again, one of my favorite lines. I like to put my favorite lines in the show. It was one of those parts when I saw Predator, I was like, wait a minute. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger. You got, what's his name, Jackson. Action Jackson in there. There's no way you're all going to die. So Billy was it Preston? Was that his name? Anyways, yeah, good stuff. I have to be careful what quizzes I put in here with dialogue, because Kahoot only allows so much dialogue on here. Okay, Josh, King of Geeks, is still on top. You guys are going to have to work harder here to get him down. Brett Tice, Powerhouse, Deck Blue is now in 4th place. Seeing some movement here. Let's move on. We're all going to die. In Futurama, Bender reveals that his actual name is. So I will give you a hint that this is a trick question. I got my Futurama jersey somewhere in the house here. Is he John Bender, Bender Bending Rodriguez, Bending Unit 22, or Bender B Bending Unit? Okay, there is 2 answers to this question. He is Bender Unit 22, Bending Unit 22, which is correct, but he is also, his full name is Bender Bending Rodriguez. That was revealed in one of the episodes there. Are you a Futurama fan, Andy?
I can't say I've watched it a lot. I watched the first lot, but not that in depth to know that answer to that question. I should though.
Great show. It kind of dwindled at the end there, but I still quote that one. Okay, Sarah E., somebody who knows a lot about Futurama, jumped up top. Brent Tice, Ethan C., Chris, and Teddy are 1st till 5th. So yeah, I didn't want to get the wrong answer there. Both answers are good. So you guys got most of that one. Number 8, in Tron Legacy, Jeff Bridges' CGI enhanced doppelganger is named. So the bad CGI that was improved, it worked well enough. Tron Legacy is a better movie than it's rated to be. Is it Clue, Castor, Cypher, or Tron?
Here's a clue. Oh, bad joke.
Clue. And if you were to take your jersey, your default jersey, and turn it around, it would say Clue on the back. Very good. Okay, it's not Castor, but I could see that. That was the one played by Michael Sheen, one of my favorite actors of all time. Did some scenery chewing there. Cypher, that's from The Matrix. Those of you who were thinking Cypher in The Matrix. And no, he was not Tron. Of course, Bruce Boxleitner was Tron. I haven't heard about the 3rd movie that Disney said they haven't got room on the schedule for that. The director of Tron Legacy also directed the new Top Gun movie, which has been delayed. I think if the numbers will come in for that, then they'll probably put Tron there. But as Disney has said, we don't have room on the release schedule. We got Marvel movies, we got Avatar, we got Pixar animation. They talked about dumping it on Dixie and XD. They'll probably put it on Disney Plus. Who knows? All right. Sarah E. is on top. Bruce Tice, Chris, Teddy, and Powerhouse is back in the top 5. Getting near the end here. Time to make a move. True or false question. Got up one of those. In 2003, Daredevil's baton is red. Is that true or false? I don't know if you could call this a trick question. I'll explain when we get to the end. I like this movie. I think I'm one of 7 people who enjoyed this movie. Jennifer, what's her name? Was
Jennifer
okay.
Jennifer
Ben Affleck was good. What did you guys get?
Jennifer Garner was the
True,
worst.
very good. I put the color red under false. Not typically in these kind of Kahoot quizzes and other quizzes that I go in, when you ask someone a true or false question, You always want to make the answer false, but this answer is true. In fact, it's an important part of the movie when one of the people comes up to them. I think it's the actor who plays Cypher, is the lawyer in Ben Affleck's Dredd. He says, yeah, we found this baton last night. It looks a lot like yours or something like that. And Ben Affleck says, I wouldn't know because he's blind, of course. All right, how are we doing here, Andy?
All right, I'm 36th, so that's pretty rubbish. But the Futurama question got me, and the Predator question, which I should know the answer to that Predator question. Yeah, you can't hear me, Mark.
All right, I'm assuming everything was good. You could be speaking German, I'm afraid. More important that other people hear you than me.
No idea why this is.
Brett Tice is in the lead. Chris, Sarah E, Teddy, Powerhouse. Can't get rid of that Powerhouse. I used to work for a company you may have heard of called Pricewaterhouse. Your logo looks like that. Okay, what have we got? How many questions got left? I think we got 2 questions left. Yeah, 2 questions left. What is the name of the Mandalorian spaceship? Is it the Slave 2 or Slave 2, the Razor Crest, Razorback Raider, the Millennium Falcon? Not to give it a spoiler, you've probably all seen the show, but the Razor Quest does not survive the end of season 2 of The Mandalorian. Oh, I said it right there, the Razor Quest. There you go. Very good. Those of you, if anyone have guessed Millennium Falcon, we would have revoked your geek status and punted you from the game because that is not correct.
Have to hand in the geek card for not knowing that one.
Getting down to the end. So we got Brett Tice, Chris, Powerhouse, all within striking distance. Josh, King of Geeks, is back up there. Ooh, Sarah E has started to fade. Okay, 1 question left to redeem yourself. This is not a hard question. Okay, but you'll have to get this one. The next question, the last one. The third game played by the contestants on Squid Game is Red Light, Green Light, Tug of War, Dalgona, Cookie Stencils, or Checkers. I thought I knew the answer to this one. I looked it up just to double check.
No idea, because I haven't watched it all yet.
But the new Squid Game jersey, it just came out, right?
Yeah, it finished just before Christmas.
Okay, this got a couple people. Okay, Red Light, Green Light was the first one, which really set the tone for the whole series. Dalgona Cookie Stencils was number 2. Tug of War was 3rd, and they never played Checkers.
Well, I put Checkers because I don't know.
All right, let's see who the winners are. There's the last slide. That was funny once. It's probably not funny anymore, but gives me a good time frame. Okay.
Just remember, everyone remember.
So it'll give me the top 3, and then I'll look it up to see who the number 4 is. Number 3 is Powerhouse. Number 2 is Chris. And the number 1 geeky person, dun, 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 Brett Tice.
All right.
All right, let me put that in the chat. Give me a second to type this in. I almost put Power Hose. I won't go into ramifications of that name. Chris, you need to find a real handle for your name. It could be anybody. All the Chris's will claim your prize if you're not careful next time, buddy. Brett Tice is the grand winner.
Who is Chris? You need to let us know so I can tag in the thing. And first
I could tell some of these questions aren't hard enough here. I don't like to say anything too obscure. Some of the stuff I like, the prominent moments in the movie. You know, it's a moment like we're all gonna die. You can't cross over that one. Last week I had one of my favorite movies. Last month from Starship Troopers. I had the great Canadian actor Michael Ironside, who said, what did he say? They sucked his brains out. I'm pretty sure you have to spend a long time on the Shakespearean stage to get a line as dramatic, as impactful as they sucked his brains out. So that was that. Let me find out. Just give me a minute. I'll just be quiet for a second here, Andy, and I'll find out who the 4th place person was.
So sorry, I'm sitting there thinking about chatting, but yeah, that was good. The Futurama one ruined me, and I got the Predator one wrong as well, which is terrible. But yeah, it's not too bad. If to claim your prizes, obviously the people that have won, I've tagged Brett. I don't know. Oh, it was Chris Hansen, right?
Teddy was fourth.
Hansen, right? Yeah, so if you guys email the email I've put in here to claim your prize, inquiries@geekjersey.com, someone will sort that out for you. Just title the email that you send movie quiz and today's date, whatever today's date is. I don't know what date we're on, the 5th of January. If you tag that as put that in the subject of the email, someone will get back to you and let you know. Teddy was fourth. Teddy knows the email. He'll be all right. So that was fourth place was $25.
You can pull me down if you want to, Andy, or put me in a smaller box. You're doing all the talking.
Let me go back this way. Yeah, right. So I'll go back to here. I don't know, Mike, can you hear me now? No, I'll take that as a no. I have no idea what's going on with the audio situation today. It's worked perfectly every time we've used it, and something.
Maybe while I'm up, I'll move my mouth, and then I'll go like that. It'll look like you're talking. I'll just go.
Yeah, something's gone totally wrong with the audio today. I don't know what has happened. I'll have to research it a bit more because it was working perfectly fine when we started, and now it's just gone to complete shit, for lack of a better word. Right, anyone want to throw me any questions? I will put them in the chat. I will answer them. First off, I will say I do not know any logistics questions or delivery questions. Don't ask. Because I don't know them yet. I will ask and get that information for you. You can ask me other questions. The answers will probably be maybe, I don't know, or we need a license. Just telling you now. They're the standard answers. But I will get a t-shirt with that written on. So then I can just sit there and you know the answers. So yeah, fire. Anyone got any questions? All right, so far no questions. Any questions? Any questions to do? Like chat movie trivia. TMNT jersey. The Maulers TMNT jersey will not happen, unfortunately. Mainly because with Nickelodeon didn't renew our license, basically, so it won't happen.
Did you want to do this again in a month's time, Andy?
Can you hear me, Mike, by the way? No, you still can't hear me. Right, will you guys ever do a Darth Maul? No, not unless I can get a license. King Kong, yes. I think, possibly. I need to double check that one. Because I think it's on a list somewhere, possibly, that we have a license for it. No, because we can't get a license for Ghostbusters. Well, we'll try and get a license for Ghostbusters stuff. We're trying to trying to get hold of the right people. Patrick Richardson asked a question. Trying to get hold of the right people, but we got told off by the right people when we did the previous Ghostbusters one. So we're trying to make that so we can make that an official one rather than thing. The Maulers jersey I just said about, Teddy, it's not going to happen, unfortunately. When we get a licensed t-shirt, Josh, is being made. I designed it the other day. How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon? Probably a lot. Are there any jerseys shown in the past live streams that have been cancelled? No. No, everything I've shown in the past live stream is either been is in approval process or having samples made. Anything we've shown before. Will the original Tron jersey ever come back? I don't know, maybe. That's the answer to that one. I can ask. If we get enough people wanting it, I'm sure we could try and make that come back. Hang on a second, I'm running out. No, right. Yes, it does, Teddy. It very much sucks because I love that design. But I will post it. I will post it on my Instagram if anyone wants to have a look at it, so everyone can have a look. How do we decide bring up other issues? I get told what's coming back. We have a discussion about it. But mainly a lot of the old stuff comes back when we're. Oh, hang on, just a message from the boss. A lot of the stuff. Well, we have a discussion about what comes back, and it's usually if we've got nothing to kind of fill a gap in a month that we might bring something back. But we do have a schedule of things that might come back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'll just read something. Any timetable, Judge Dredd? Judge Dredd samples are being made at this very moment. Judge Dredd will be released for March to coincide with the 45th anniversary of Judge Dredd. So that'll be March. Power Rangers. I'm not sure what's going on with Power Rangers. Let me ask. I've asked the question. The boss is watching, so he'll probably let me know. Oh, hang on, I've gone far. I've gone too far. Right, Power Rangers. So no Sim as well. Power Rangers is still on. It's just waiting to be approved. All right, leave Andy on. Any possibilities of original Universal Monsters? Yes, that is on the cards. Just need to have we just need to have another discussion about it because I've got a plan of how. Power Rangers in pre-production. I've just been told. New Transformers line is coming, which I mentioned earlier. Universal Monsters will be happening. We've got a plan of how we want to approach it, which I will expand on more at another date. Would you consider it fully sublimated jerseys suck? So no, we won't be doing fully sublimated jerseys. Sorry, they're just horrible. Does it mean no more Nickelodeon jerseys? Just not at this time. Like we'll be picking back up with them in the future. Just at this point in time, there won't be. But we just it'd be something that we will look to do again in the future. So I said Maulers might not happen, but it may happen in the future. It's just something not right at this very point in time. I would like to second or third a vote for Rainbow Bright jersey. Yeah, Rainbow Bright would be cool. I don't even know who owns a license for Rainbow Bright, to be honest. Do Rainbow Bright, got to do Care Bears, though. Have you tried to get a Disney license yet? The answer to that is we're talking to people, is the answer to that one. Got a couple more Mask ideas. Mask as in the TV show with Stryker and all that stuff. Possibly, yes. Muppets jerseys, unless we get a Disney license, no. Yeah, I know. Them Rainbow Bright sleeves would be amazing. That jersey makes itself, to be honest. Who's next for Mutu? I don't know. We've submitted a few. I think I've shown the Beastman one previously. It's been submitted. And we've got... Bear with me a second. I've got cats eating something. Off that. Right, yeah. So Beastman is being sent for approval. Man at Arms has been sent for approval, and Greyskull has been sent for approval. So they're all sitting there waiting. I've got some updates as well. I've just been sent, so I can give you some production updates as well. Right, any chance Bay Harbour Butchers come back as a baseball jersey? There is a design for the Bay Harbour Butchers as a baseball jersey, and I'm not sure we've ever made it. But I have done it. It's been done. When can I receive my last month prize jersey? Email the inquiry thing. That's all I can say. I don't know. I don't deal with that side of it. Hi, Sean. Sorry, I'm just reading the questions as we're going through. This is where Jay's really handy because Jay reads all the questions for me. You did your thing with that design. I'm super excited. Yes. And what about move to show Beastman? Yeah, there's Grayskull and there's Man at Arms as well, which I think I've shown possibly, but I will show that next time around in a couple of weeks. Loyalty program will happen when the new site's up. Godzilla jersey, yes, possibly. Sean, hashtag when we get the license. I think potentially we have got a license for that. Mutt says yes. Has there ever been a better time for Captain Planet? Captain Planet. I don't know who owns a license for Captain Planet actually. That would be a good one. Gigawatts. That's going to have to stay a question mark for the moment, but that's hopefully will be licensed, fully licensed. Universal Monsters, yes. Remember Right, Castlevania. I haven't got a license for that at the moment. Mask, yes. I'll give you a production update in a second as well, guys. Yeah, there's more. There's She-Ra's coming as well, Teddy, for the Master Universe stuff as well. I'm just literally. Well, I'll show you. Let me check. I can show you the sketch. Like the jersey for She-Ra is designed. The layout of the jersey designed. I'm just working on the bits in the middle. Grayskull, where are the more geeky caps? Good question. Not sure at the moment. Maybe in the future. I have done a design you'll love. Can we get a Monsters of Rock? Yeah, that'd be fun. I was Bandai. I was trying to get a meeting with Bandai, to be honest. Been trying for a while. But never had or Saban, one of the two. Well, Saban is part or I don't know. It might be Saban, Josh. I'm not too sure. Because we have a license for Hasbro who owns Saban or the Power Rangers stuff. Right, so I'll give you a production update, and then we'll call it a day. So, Power Rangers in pre-production. There's a new Transformers line coming. Order of the Phoenix is the next one up. Order of Phoenix is the next one up. Maniac should be ready in a couple of weeks. Then the 7, which is a Homelander jersey, should be after that. Followed by Murder Machines and Marines. That's the lineup for production going so far. I will post it here. The bits. The bits in the middle. That sound a bit rude, but I don't mess back. I'll show you the sketch for. Can't show you that one. That one's really cool. Let me find the sketch of it first. There it is there. So I'll show you this much of it. So that's She-Ra so far. So
that looks really good.
Follows the theme of the retro stuff. But that's the middle part. But I've cropped it so you can't see the rest of it. Can't show too much. What else can I possibly show that's on here? Can't show that. Can't show that. So much stuff I can't show. If you've looked on my Instagram, you've probably seen a close-up face of Man at Arms. I won't show the sketch, so you can go on there and see the close-up of his face. What jerseys are next on the site? Well, the next 2 jerseys would probably be February, and that would be the new Musketonics one that we showed earlier. And I'm not going to say what the other one is just yet until I've seen the designs, because that's also done by someone new we've brought in. So once I've seen that, then we'll share that as well. Oh, I've sent another message. Bear me a second. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Cool. That's right, I've done it. So but so there's loads of stuff coming up. I'm hanging off to the side of the screen. The GOAT Man at Arms, the Man at Arms jersey looks nice. It's come out really well. I'm quite pleased with it. But again, all the He-Man stuff is done in a retro manner and follows the retro theming and style that we follow with the rest. So it looks cool. So yeah, so that's gone for approval as well. Yeah. So right, I'm going to call it there because it's quite late. I'm going to make sure. So we've got work to do. Working on Canadian time today. Yeah, so I'll just run through that production schedule again. So Order of the Phoenix is up next. Maniac should be ready in a couple of weeks. Then 7, which is the Homelander jersey, and then followed by Murder Machines and the Marines baseball jersey. Yeah, the Orco one is sweet. It looks proper nice. I was wearing that the other day. It's a really nice jersey. I apologise for not wearing a jersey today. They're behind me, and I just didn't have time to put one on. My kid's already back at school. Josh, Skeletor jersey is cool. That was one of my faves as well. What about an Alf jersey? I don't know who owns a license to Alf, to be honest, but that would be quite cool. The London Rippers one is never happening. It was a brain fart on my part, and then it was like not promoting serial killing. But it was just I saw a photo I liked and the tone of it, so I just drew it from that. So yeah, right. I'm gonna call it a time, call it a day. Mike, thanks very much. If Mike can actually hear me, I'm not sure if he's heard a word I've said. He's just there, just looking blank. We'll call it time, and the next one will be not next week, the week after. Yeah, so we'll so it's the 5th now. So not next. It'll probably be back on a Thursday, but not next Thursday, but the Thursday after, whatever that is. I'm not actually sure what that date is. But yeah, I'll schedule it. Go.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'll be next month. I'll be Starship Troopers is one of my favorite movies, so that'll probably be in there. Aliens, I guess something from Aliens, and I'll try and keep some current stuff, but it'll all be based on jerseys, of course. So if you know your jerseys, you'll get the trivia.
Cool. Right. Well, I hope everyone can hear me and has heard me. I will fix the audio situation and get a new microphone so Jay doesn't steal it next time. And my cat says hello. He's up behind me. Everyone have a good couple of weeks or a good week. You can post me questions on the fan group. I will answer them best I can. But again, I will reiterate, other than the schedule stuff I've told you, I don't generally know anything else because I colour in pictures and between the lines and don't deal with logistics. So ask me any design questions, ideas, yellow ideas, ping me ideas, things like that. But always happy to talk if you want to find me questions. That's fine. Anyways, call it time and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.